I never expected back-to-back. In the previous chapter, we got the identity of Denjiro revealed, and in this chapter, we not only go back into the present 20 years later in Onigashima, finally, but we also get revealed the traitor, and not only that, he blurred it out himself to the rest of the scabbards. So speculation is over, but possibly the plot twist of the year comes at the end with the arrival of the supernovas, or the worst generation, and you know it's time for that hype to begin. The hype train is real. This goes back to what I was saying in the previous chapter with Oda and the pacing of Wano, given that we had the reveal of Denjiro in the last chapter, and in this chapter we got the traitor, and there's been a lot of talk that this year that we were going to find out what happened to Sabo, Vivi, and Boa Hancock. So I also made the claim there's a possibility of Wano ending this year, as crazy as it sounds, but with the pacing we've got, I would not be surprised anymore. The only thing missing from this chapter was the rest of the Straw Hats and the rest of the worst generation. But you know that moment's coming the moment they confront Kaido. With the cover page, we have Gotti taking Chiffon away. So Gotti did get Chiffon away from the Marines, so that's good. They still need to get Capone and Vito and make a getaway. So, but again, I don't know what the payoff's going to be to this. It's just maybe a throwaway cover story at this rate. We start off the chapter with Denjiro, or aka Kyoshiro, and Komurosaki, and there's a moment there where they go off on the separate ways. Looks like Denjiro is going to take care of Orochi. But like I said in the previous review, he already wants to be the one to end Orochi. So I don't know what role she's going to have in this. But according to what Kyoshiro said, it's like Orochi doesn't know you're Hiyori yet. But I get the feeling something's going to go horribly wrong, given what we had in this chapter. Hiyori could be kidnapped at some point, or she's going to make it to Onigashima, or she's going to have a role in the final battle. It just makes sense. Especially with Momonosuke being kidnapped in this chapter. I mean, who didn't see that one coming? Kyoshiro says, by death, I will separate Komurosaki with Orochi. So, to me, it implies that Kyoshiro is going to head to the battlefield. We go to the present day at the capital, and we see Kaido and Orochi drinking and going over this plan, right? To get a recap of what has been going on with the scabbards and them getting the Straw Hats and everything that's been going on with Punk Hazard, Dressrosa. We kind of got this after the law flashback with the refresher of what's going on. I didn't forget what was going on, believe me. We go back into Onigashima to where we have the scabbards, and you got Momonosuke saying, don't go, it's suicide. Kind of weird that the scabbards didn't know what was going on with the traitor, but it's pretty clear as day that the Alliance, the Straw Hats, and the Law specifically, they knew who the... But we do actually get a flashback to, I guess, a hint to who the traitor really was, because we have a conversation, like I said, between Kaido and Orochi, and basically Orochi says he was a performance actor from the moment he was a child. He had his heart taken from him, and he was given a devil fruit, and he's working under Orochi. So right away, that kind of narrows it down to who it might have been, but they still don't reveal it until something really mysterious when it comes to Kaido. He says, there's something I want to ask Kazuki. And my first question is, which Kazuki is he talking about? Because the only one that merits right now is Momonosuke, because Toki's dead, Lord Oden is dead, but Kaido is all about, there's something about him, he's been acting very 180 ever since the flashback. So this meeting between Orochi and Kaido is taking place months before what's happening now. So that's the reason why we don't see Big Mom Kaido there, because it's taking place again. It's a flashback, but it's months before what happened with the Alliance. So, and it starts off with Kinemon kind of pointing the finger and saying, "There's got to be a traitor among us, because there's no way this could have happened without somebody." With one of us leaking intel. And you had Kiku saying, well, find the traitor, but just leave it out. It's and which was interesting, because before the flashback, there was no sign of emotion from Kiku. In this chapter, she was crying, more so than we've seen in the present. So to me, it's like Oda, he switched it. He switched around. I'm not saying Okiku was the traitor from the beginning, but there was something to that, because before she had the helmet on and you couldn't see her emotion. And I said this before, but if anybody had a justification to kind of betray Odin, even though it would have been fucked up. It would have been a Kiku given her separation with Izo. I said that before, but comes to find out it's not even close, because then after Kinemon says, "Oh, we need to find out who the traitor is," and then Control just says, "You're right. So you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm the snitch." Boom. That's it. Plot twist. I'm the snitch. He's Kanjuro Kurosumi, and the way he's been performing, like his art, his drawing has been looking like shit. It's been done by completely designed to fool everybody. It fooled me because I didn't even suspect this. So I don't think nobody did. I mean, a lot of people could have thought it was Rizo, just given what happened on Zou. And there was a mention about, oh, Inuyasha, you thought there was a traitor among us back on Zou because of the Viva card. And before that goes any further, and we see a fleet of ships coming, and it looks bad news for like the Scabbards, because it looks like enemy territory is coming in. But then Kinemon just cuts Kanjuro, although it's just pretty much a painting clone at this point. It's a drawing, so it's not the real. And then the real Kanjuro snatches off with Momonosuke, which I've been saying from the beginning. Unless, I mean, the worst generation could help out, but it just helps more to the plot if Momonosuke is there. So it may give motivation for Hiyori to actually meet up with Momonosuke. So I said they're both going to appear on Onigashima one way or another. Before things escalate any further, one of the ships gets blown into Kingdom Come, one of the ships that have the Beast Pirates. They were infiltrated by another ship belonging to Kaido. We see the Jolly Roger. But then you see, oi, sorry we're late, and we find out it's Luffy. Now, I don't know if the rest of the Strats are with him. It doesn't look like it, given what we had. But, man, talk about an entrance. So they blow everything to Kingdom Come. Law cuts in, and then Kid cuts in, and it's like, not samurai, but we're pirates, so we're here to wreck some shit up. So I cannot wait for this to go down. And finally, what we have been theorizing for years is going down. I guess the unlikely team up of Luffy, Law, and Kid now about to make their way to Onigashima. Like I said, we could actually have. We didn't get the full Straw Hat reunion, which it's going to be a big moment in and of itself. So I'm kind of glad Oda's going to give it the respect it deserves, because I think somebody threw this on Twitter. It's been like 7 years since the Strats were together. That is nuts. So that's going to be a big moment. The moment was cool. That's going to be even greater. There's a good chance the Strats could be on Onigashima. They could be with the Sunny right now, given I don't think that's the real Sunny to begin with that got blown up, especially since the plan's gone up to haul out with Orochi. You didn't see this one coming, I can tell you that, and neither did Kanjuro. Probably going to be the most hated man in Wano besides Orochi. So there you go. So plot twist, we got the trailer revealed, and now we got the team up that we thought we were going to get of Kid, Luffy, and Law, and I can't wait to see where this goes. The rest of the Strats is going to be great to see them again after so long of waiting for this. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.